Good afternoon, folks. This is a continuation of my last video. I just stopped it because it was getting too long, and but I feel that the Lord has other things that He wants me to say. Everything that I speak is solo. It's not pre-written, pre-recorded, pre-anything. The Bible tells us that when we speak, not to pre-record what we are going to say. He tells us that as we speak, He will give us the words that He wants us to speak. Unless, of course, you're a minister who is after financial gain or fame, fortunes, prosperity, whatever it is that you're after. If you're after anything more than fully seeking God and doing His will, if you're after those things, then you will need a pre-recorded, pre-written down sermon. Now, is that to say that notes are a bad thing? No, I'm not saying that at all. Because the Lord will tell me, hey, I want you to talk about this or that or la-da-da-da-da, and I'll take a note of it. I haven't taken notes this time around because the Lord didn't guide me or direct me to that path. But taking notes, and writing down, okay, this subject needs to be spoken on. That's not a bad thing. That way when you get in front of whoever you're talking to, especially if you have to fill an hour's time at a church as a pastor does, then you may need those notes. But do not, I would not recommend, if you are wanting to stay in full tune with God, I would not recommend doing a pre-written out a full pre-written out sermon. The Lord will speak through you. When you are speaking, it is not you that is speaking. It is the Lord speaking through you. You are giving Him control of your lips and your tongue. You are giving Him control of your total self if you are truly following after Him and truly witnessing or preaching for Him. And when you look at somebody and you say he is a good preacher, or you look at yourself and you consider yourself a preacher, no, we're not good preachers. The Lord is a good preacher through us, using our earthly bodies. Okay? To give yourself a title as reverend, doctor, or any of that, me personally, I feel it is you are doing so to glorify your own self, to bring fame to your name, and take the recognition and focus off of our Father God, which it should be on. John 8:32 and 33. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. I don't know where that just came from, but for some reason it just seemed like it needed to be spoken. I don't know what the reason is exactly, but hey, maybe you do. I don't know if it was meant for you or meant for me, or I guess the Lord will, if it was meant for me, He'll tell me in His due time. Such a beautiful day out here. Sun shining so bright. Looking out here at the waves of the lake. Looking at the dry beach. And I'm reminded of God's natural beauty. I'm reminded of the beauty that He puts within our own hearts if we allow Him to put it there. If we accept it as the gift that He has given to us. He gives us many gifts in life. You know, some are mentioned in the Bible, some are not. You know, there's a gift of faith, gift of this, gift of that. You know, but there are also gifts that He doesn't, He really just, you know, if He had to put everything in the Bible that maybe was needed or that He wanted to say, we'd never stop reading the Bible if we decided to start. But one gift He has given me, at least for today, is the gift of peace and serenity. The peace of joy in my heart, even through all the stresses of life. The peace of getting to look out upon this beauty. The peace of knowing that the person's house that I am sitting at to make this video brings good Christian fellowship to my life. Brings encouragement. And has actually helped me in my walk. There have only been a few times in my life where I have felt just at total peace. But that is also because those are the few times in life that I give myself totally to the Lord. And as I speak that, it's like, wow, I'm preaching to myself. Why, Brian? Why are these times of such peace and serenity so few and far between? Why can't this peace and serenity of being so in tune with God be every day, all day, while I work, while I play, while I do anything through the day? I'm ashamed of myself. I really am ashamed of myself. But Lord, I ask you right now, Father, please help me to be a better man. Draw me near. Keep me close to your heart. Remind me as I start to get out of bounds. With that little nagging conscience, that little nagging voice that you like to put inside of me. Remind me with that voice, Lord, that when things get too stressful, that when things get too out of hand, or that when I start enjoying the things of life and forgetting to enjoy you while enjoying those things, Lord, please nag me some more. Put that little voice inside of me. For I want to enjoy this peace and serenity all day, every day, through everything I do. Through the joys of life, through the trials of life, through everything I experience. Through the fun times and the negative times. Through the times of being serious and the times to laugh and to cry. Lord, please be with me and continue to nag at me. And Lord, if this is also the prayer of anyone who may listen to this video, Lord, I pray that you grant them this prayer also. Let us to always keep our conscience. Help us to never ignore it. Help us to fight through the struggles and battles of life where we say, no, I cannot do this. This guy has done me so wrong. I have to get justice. I have to seek revenge. Please continue to nag us even through those times and help us to pull through so that we do what you want us to do instead of what the average worldly mind would do. Oh Lord, I pray this in Jesus' mighty name. Oh, oh, Sotabracito, yandere sota, yandere siriando brosota, yandere brisi, sotabracande. Yandere si sota brillante, sota brillando, sandra brisita, sota basita. My Lord, my God, who art in heaven and in my heart, I love you so, more than the world will ever know. I love you more, Lord, than the world will ever know. I love you more than this old body can ever show. I love you more, Lord, than this world shall ever know. Oh, Sota Brasita, Sota Brasitando Sotobri. Yandere sota brasita, shiolo sotobra. Yandere sito, shiotara brasande, shiota brasi. Your light shines so bright on me. Shota brasande, shota brasetando, tadabrande desfuto, cariande. Show me your way, Lord, show me your way. Walk beside me night and day. Yota brasando sotobre citando. Yandere sando brosota, Chiyando soto. Peace and serenity, Lord, your love surrounds me. Oh, Shota Brasito, Chiriande Resiriando, Yola Tarabrasande, Shota Brasito, Rasa Resi. Lord, be with me. Walk with those who come in contact with me. Let your light so shine through me, an example for you to bring others to your feet, to worship you for now and for all of eternity. Charlotta Brasuta, Risandoro Brasande, Pranderi Soto, Shiandere Soto Brasiando Brosodi, Carianderi Soto Bra. Siriando broso, Siriande risito, Siriande risota, Siriando broso, Chiando broso. Yandere se, yandere sota, chorabricitando, chorabrici. Lord, I humble myself before thee. I bow at your feet, down on one knee, I smote my chest and pray to thee. Lord, I'm sorry for my trespasses against you and all humanity. I bow down on one knee. I look into your eyes. Can you see the tears as I cry? But you turn those tears into joy. What unselfishness of you, because joy is by far not what I deserve, Lord. I deserve to burn for eternity, Lord. I deserve for eternity. But you have gave me grace. You have forgiven me. And Lord, for that I am so thankful. The words in themselves could never expel the gratitude I have for you. No actions, though I will try with every fiber of myself, could ever be enough to show my love. Folks, I feel that the Lord has something He wants me to tell you. The Bible tells us that for the most part, when we pray, we are to go into our prayer closet and spend time with just me and Him, or with just us and Him, or you and Him, however you want to word it. He wants me to tell you that the purpose of this video is by far not for the means of self-justification, self-glory, or any of that. There are some of you out there that don't understand certain things about the spiritual realms. Some of you don't understand how to have faith, which I'm feeling a leading from the Lord right now to do a separate video speaking on faith. And some of you don't understand how to worship or praise or give thanks to the Lord. And I am feeling inside of me that the Lord is telling me that He has had me to record this video to show how, when you really allow yourself to be in tune with God, how you are able to really, from the soul and the heart, glorify and magnify His name, give Him praise and honor and glory. And with every fiber of my being, with every fiber of my heart, with every fiber of who I am and who God allows me to be, I magnify Him, and I give thanks to Him for all that He has done, does do, is doing, and continues to do, and will continue to do. I praise and worship Him and give Him thanks for dying on that cross so many years ago, so that a little old peon like me could be with Him for eternity, could enjoy the riches and glory of heaven, and while on this earth, even through so many stressful trials and tribulations, can enjoy such peace and serenity. Oh, look at that right there. Oh, that is beautiful. When I started these videos, I guess the sun was shining so bright that it would not let the video show any of the lake. Now look at that in the background there. Look at that lake. That is such a beautiful view. Let me see if I can scoot over a little bit and let y'all see a little more of it. I'll try to block the light out with my body here and give you guys a good view. And it's so beautiful. Let's see here if I can do any more. Just so beautiful, looking off at the timberlands over there. That's something else I enjoy doing aside from looking out at the lake, is walking through forests or woods or whatever you want to call them, and walking along the beaches and just being me and the Lord, praying, singing, me glorifying Him, He giving me the words so that I can glorify Him, because as I sing, as I pray to Him, it's not my words, it's Him letting me know that, hey, this is what you want to pray for, this is what you need to pray for. You don't know how to express yourself in song, as the worldly mind would not. And so He even helps me to express myself in song. He nudges me and says, hey, if your fleshly body was in a spiritual realm, this is what you'd say. Now it's your choice whether you want to say them or not. And this kind of sounds funny even as I'm speaking it. It really does. And I'm going to have to talk to the Lord about this one, because I'm not so sure I understand the words that are coming out of my own mouth right now. And that is kind of hilarious in a sense. So you take the last little bit of what I was saying, you know, with a grain of salt, so to speak. If it makes sense within your conscience, if it makes sense within your heart, then let the Lord guide you that way. If it doesn't, then the Lord will work with each of us as He deems fit. As He deems fit that He needs to. Folks, again, this video is getting pretty long and is probably getting too long for YouTube, so I'm going to cut it off now and say God bless, and y'all have a wonderful day. Let your light shine as bright as the light that's shining into this camera right now. Don't remain in darkness. Open your heart to Jesus and let this light shine through. Don't remain in darkness. Open your hearts and let this light shine through. God bless you. I love you. And remember, the Lord loves you too. Oh, and one last thing. I hope all of you had a happy Thanksgiving and many things to be thankful for. And I want you to know I am wishing all of you a very Merry Christmas, or a very Merry Christ Day. And let's remember that it is Jesus' birthday, not our own. We are to give gifts to the Lord. That means anything above the 10% tithe that we give to the church is a gift to God. Any praise and worshiping we give to God, that is a gift. And even though I touched on tithes for a second there, don't you dare for a second think I'm trying to get money from you or trying to tell you to whatever with money. I don't want a cent from you. Okay, let me be very clear about that. I don't want anything from you, okay, except your love for Jesus. That's all I want from you. I want you to love Jesus with all your heart, soul, and mind, with your entire body, with all that you are. Okay, God bless you, folks. Have a wonderful Christ Day.